I was 8 months pregnant when my landlord tried to evict me. His reasoning? He said I'd quote violated the lease by having pets without permission. I didn't have pets. I'd never had pets. The only living thing in my apartment besides me was the baby kicking my ribs every night. But Mike, my landlord, had decided he wanted my apartment for his nephew. He'd offered me cash to leave 3 months earlier. I'd said no. The rent was below market. I'd been there 4 years. I had no plans to leave with a baby coming. So Mike got creative. He served me an eviction notice citing the pet violation. He included photos of cat food bowls on my kitchen counter. Bowls that were not mine. He'd let himself in with the master key while I was at work and planted them. I was 36 weeks pregnant. I had 10 days to respond or be evicted. I cried for an entire day. Then I got up. Then I got smart. First thing I did, I called a lawyer. Not just any lawyer. A tenant rights lawyer who specialized in landlord retaliation cases. Her name was Patricia. She'd been doing this for 20 years and she'd seen every trick. I told her everything. The cash offer. The eviction. The fake photos. She asked one question. Did I have security cameras in my apartment? I did. I'd installed 2 cheap ones after a break-in a year earlier. They saved everything to the cloud for 90 days. She told me to pull every minute of footage from the last 3 months. I did. And there, in 4K HD, was Mike. Letting himself into my apartment 4 separate times when I wasn't home. Once to plant cat food bowls. Once to scatter cat hair on my couch. Once to leave kitty litter in the bathroom. Once to take photos of all of it. Patricia smiled when she saw the footage. She said, quote, "We're not just fighting the eviction. We're suing him for everything he owns." We filed a countersuit. Illegal entry. Falsification of evidence. Landlord retaliation. Discrimination based on pregnancy status. Intentional infliction of emotional distress. His lawyer settled in 3 weeks. Mike didn't want this going to trial. The video was that damning. The settlement amount is confidential. I can't say what it was. But I can tell you I paid off the rest of my mortgage on a different property I'd been saving for. I bought my baby a college fund. And I had enough left to take a full year off work to be with her. I moved out of Mike's apartment. Not because he evicted me. Because I'd bought a house with the settlement. Mike, last I heard, sold his rental properties to pay legal fees. He had to take a job managing apartments for someone else. His nephew never got the apartment. The new tenants pay double what I paid. I named my daughter Patricia. After my lawyer. The baby kicks just thinking about her courtroom victory.